Hey guys, Jen here from Craft Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today kicks off the week of, well, most of the week of dailies here in my Penny Pages Be Productive Daily. I pulled out my reusable sticker book because, yeah, that's where we're going to pull from right now. Today, tomorrow will be the first. Yes, it's Tuesday. I sort of kind of forgot yesterday in all the crazy sales stuff. I literally forgot that this was the week to film my daily. So I'm sorry. We're a day short on this. So I'm gonna try to get on here and do this every day. Not that I have a whole lot happening. Well, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? I'm going to need this, yes. But most of my days right now are going to be filled with order processing. So it's not like I have a ton of other things going on. Now, today, normally I would go get my allergy shot. However, it's a busy, busy day in the TPC world. So, I think I'm going to push that to tomorrow. That way I have some time to work on orders. Which, by the way, you guys are incredible. Like, I can't even put into words how grateful I am for this community all the way around. You blew me away during the Black Friday sale, and I cannot say thank you enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All of your support really, truly does mean the world to me and my husband. He may be gone a lot on the road with his job, but he really appreciates it as much as I do. So let's pull out, let's use L from Avalon and 9th to mark today's getting up and ready. I actually feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. Let me tell you, yesterday, I was dragging yesterday so bad. Alright, so I was thinking this quote would be kind of good. I'm more confused than a chameleon in a bag full of Skittles, because that feels like my life right now. And I do know this is from Caffeine Queens. And I thought, you know what? It's very colorful. Why not just go with this one? This was actually, and I do know this for a fact too, this was from Keep It Simple stickers, and this was actually from a monthly kit, but we're going to use it in here. It may be a little wide, just ever so slightly, but you know what? It's not going to bother me. All right, so, yesterday I was just dragging all day. Like, I've been running hard, working really, really hard, long hours in the office, taking breaks for things like food. Not a whole lot of breaks. Just been running. And I did take out my other big one as well, because I'm going to pull one of the, I think that one. Yeah, we're going to pull that one here. Why don't I just pull it now? And then I think some of these headers, where are they? Here they are. Would work too. Do I want, well, you know, I could go really crazy. I could pull some of these. I could pull these and some pinks. How about that? I don't know who these ones are for, but who they are from. Goodness. Okay, now I was saying something, then I lost my train of thought, and now. Okay, but yesterday I was just wiped out because of everything, so I didn't get as much accomplished as I wanted to, but I still got some stuff done. I may need to move that. Let's put this box down first because that's where it's going to make a difference. I am now on the TPC Instagram for the December sale, which all kicks off today. And by all of it kicking off today, I mean all of it. Like, shop announcements are at noontime. They are either going to be up here like any moment or already up in the TPC group. But the rest of the world gets to know at noon. And then tonight is the Instagram loop giveaway. Oh yeah, it's all kicking off very quickly because the December sale is like this short. It's all just because of timing with Black Friday and to stay on our normal schedule, you know. So it works. Oops, come back. There we go. That one should be done. By the way, giant reusable sticker books, I get them off Amazon. I have them linked down in my Amazon store down below in case you are wondering about that. All right, so today, crazy. I still need to film my A5 wide that's supposed to go live today. I don't know if I'm going to have enough voice in me to do all that. I know I sound great today, don't I? But I don't want to push it too hard because I do know how this goes. Let's see. So I have all the TPC Instagram stuff with the IG loop, the shop announcements, all that to do. So I got to put all that down in here. I've got to film. Obviously want to work on orders. I'm going to make a post office run because I have a batch ready to ship out. Do I want to use these? Because there's like some blue that I could pull in here. Some purple. I really should probably pull in a little bit of red at least, just because that's red and these are pink, and it just kind of feels like a confused chameleon at this point. So let's at least drag that down in here somewhere. But yeah, I mean, it has been very busy just working on stuff, and I know that's not going to stop for a few weeks, and it's okay. I'll make it, trust me. But, you know, it's a little crazy while it starts. Okay, let's see. I want to use something here because I want to use, you know, I'm going to put these down like I normally do. Sure, why not? We'll just use this little one here. Doesn't have to be big or extravagant. All right, so today is Computer Security Day. So make sure your computer's secure. And in case you need that reminder, we are 25 days away from Christmas. Yep. All right. Post office run. I need to put down. And this is from Tipsy Dog Designs. These are custom script. I've been using them. I think I'm just going to put this with nothing behind it because, yeah. All right, so that's to mark filming. And oh, I pulled this out too just because it's such a busy day and I want to look at it as a, okay, come on, friend. Please tell me these are cut. Uh-oh. Stephanie. Okay, I never have this happen with her, so this is obviously a fluke. I'm gonna have to message Stephanie and let her know that these aren't cut deep enough and I can't peel the stickers. But in the meantime, I could probably cut them out, but I'm not going to do that on camera just because of time. And so I was going to put one of these right here to say that, you know, even though it's a busy day and crazy and stuff like that, put a challenge like that in front of me and usually I rise to it. So, I took a little nap yesterday because I couldn't function, and then I made sure I got some sleep last night, so I'm feeling a lot better today, so I'm ready to be productive. So, all right, guys, I'll be back on here tomorrow to do tomorrow, and we can chat more then. So, see you then. Good morning, guys. It's, what day is it? Wednesday? December 1st. So we get to start a new sheet of these from the penny pages. And I went digging through my stash, okay? So some of this, I can't even tell you how old it is. It's old. This is a sheet of full boxes from Keep It Simple Stickers. This is a sheet that's a holiday sampler from Pretty Cute Planner. These have been in my stash for a while. I'm pretty positive I got both of these in Oops bags, but I thought, you know what? The colors go together and all the things, so let's do it. It's December, which means I will be doing all the Christmas kits. Because I do Christmas all month long in December, so except for obviously going into New Year's, that's different, but you may hear my printer in the background. I am trying to print a few things to finish up this batch of orders. Like, I kid you not, this is the batch that never seems to end. I always have one that's like that, where I work hard and it just seems like I keep getting closer and closer, and yet still always so far away. Yeah. I still have a few things to finish up on this batch to get this batch done, which I'm desperately trying to get done for mail today. I am going to do another post office run. Of course, I have to pack up what's ready first, but that's another story. I have a lot done, and a lot that just needs like one or two things that I'm trying to finish up. Goodness, this software this morning though, holy moly. I almost thought I wouldn't have Wacky Holidays today to be able to put in here, because I realized I didn't have a sheet of December when I was pulling stuff out for this. So I had to print one, and the software keeps freezing up already this morning, which is never a good sign when it starts the day fresh like that. It's, oh. Alright, which do I want to start with? I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're all wonderful, and we're going to use this whole sheet throughout the month. These are classic Happy Planner size, so they're a little bit taller, which doesn't bother me at all. So let's go. You know what? Let's go with the stars. I'm definitely a zombie this morning. I'm not awake. Not at all. I went to bed too late because I was on a roll working, and then I finally told myself I needed to go to bed. And, yeah. Maybe we'll use this one too. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump it up a little bit into like the checklist area, just so that if I need more of the space, I have it, because I definitely don't need a whole lot of that space right now, because I'm literally putting work on orders, and will clean the paper cutter. The paper cutter desperately needs to be cleaned right now. It is so gummed up. It is hard to cut anything with it, and I despise cleaning the paper cutter. My hands are already wicked dry. It's the season. Okay, these are from Keep It Simple stickers, also dug out of my old stash here. Well, I assume this is one of the older ones just because it's on the old standard paper like this is, but I have a whole bunch that I pull from. Obviously, I've used this before. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I despise cleaning the paper cutter. My hands are already dry this time of year when it starts getting colder out. They get really dry, plus working with paper all the time dries it out. And then today is eat a red apple day. So get yourself a red apple, eat it, enjoy. I think I pulled this out because I wanted to use maybe one of these. You know what? Let's go simple. Just because I feel like doing much more than that's going to kind of take away on this. Nope, that's not the one I want. Although I could probably stick them both in here since I don't have a lot of space. There we go. Because that's a bigger box. And actually, let's there, cute. The Goo Gone used to. I'll get this out eventually. The Goo Gone really dries my skin out way more. It's awful. I'm quite the zombie this morning. Quite the zombie. Like, because I went to bed way too late. But I did get up and shower this morning, so I guess I should at least give myself that much credit. I did that. Alright, I need to put this other header down because we are using this section down here now for sure for TPC, because I am on the Instagram. I do need that space for all the things. So today we have 3 giveaways. So I will have those 3 posts. You guys, the Instagram loop went off like almost flawlessly last night. I was impressed with this month's shops. I mean, like, usually we have, it ends up where we have to retag people. You know, people have to retag, all the things. It ends up to be crazy sometimes. Last night, it was done in under 5 minutes. I mean, boom. They were on it. I am so excited. Okay, let me just add these here because I did take them out. So why not use them right now with you? A lot of times if I don't have a lot, I will skip spaces like that just because then it's, you know, it stands out a little more. I get allergy shots today, do a post office run. I need to, so these are my customs from Tipsy Dog Designs. These are from my shop. I need to probably put gas in the car while I'm out. I actually do need to stop in to Walmart, which is literally right next to BJ. It's like across the street from BJ's where I'll get gas. So I gotta do that. And I'll do all that when I go get my shots. I'll run to the post office, go get my shots, and then I'll swing by, get gas, and like the very few things that I need at Walmart. I don't need a whole lot. You know, why is there not like a grocery icon on this? Julie, what? Where? Okay. I don't really need half boxes. I need quarter boxes, I think. I can use some flags. Let's use a flag for that. Maybe we'll do allergy shot. And then I did pull out the reusable sticker book because I didn't know what I was going to need. So something red or green that I can mark getting gas and a quick stop into Wally World. I really don't. Oh, look, there's a red circle. We can use that. I don't really, like I said, I don't really need a whole lot. I just need a few small things that I'd prefer not to pay the price at Food Lion for. And since I'll literally be right there, I may as well run into Walmart. I go to the marketplace more than I go to the full Walmart just because of, you know, crazy. It gets busy. All right, that should be it. I'm going to get this batch finished up, hopefully, or at least as much as I can before I have to get out of here to go do things like shots and everything. So, and I'll drop all that off and all the things. So I will be back on here tomorrow with another day. See you then. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. Almost Friday. And today we're going to use this little Back to Basics kit from Cheerful Planner Girl. We have these adorable little polar bears, which remind me of the Coca-Cola bear, and I need all the Coke today. Yep, I even pulled out one of these, well, it's a 16.9 ounce. It's not quite a 20 ounce, you know, because they come in the 6-pack, but you know, whatever. All right, I got that ready to go. Starting to sip on this morning because, yeah, I'm gonna need the caffeine today. I'm tired. Even my tired's tired. I mean, I'm just wiped out, but I'm very grateful for all the support from the sale. I just had a really rough day yesterday. You know, all those plans of let me finish this batch, get it to the post office, and then go get shots and all the things. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. I spent the entire morning fighting the software freezing up. Or when it wasn't freezing up, things were miscutting. Whether it was just like way off cut, or it wasn't cut deep enough. These blades have like, you know, they're really sharp coming out of the package. And you use it for a short time, especially with this paper, with the unicorn paper. I've noticed it's not as bad with the regular paper as much, but it's really bad with the unicorn paper. After a little while, I like to call it its break-in period. You know, it kind of breaks in the blade a little bit, and I have to adjust the settings. And it does that like once, maybe twice throughout the course of the lifetime of the blade, and then finally there's nowhere to adjust it to, and it starts doing that, and it's just toast. It's gone. So time for a new one. Start the process all over again. Well, I had at least 2 blades, 2 out of 3 that have recently been replaced, which means the other one's coming. Reached their break-in point yesterday. So then I had to keep playing with that and get the setting. So it was just one thing after the next yesterday, to where I barely got anything accomplished most of the day. So I went and got my allergy shot, which is time for new vials again. They told me when I got there, they're like, if you would have come tomorrow, I would not have been able to give you your shots. And that's simply because it was, you know, they reached the end, their expiration. They're allowed to give it to you within a certain number of days of expiration kind of thing. But yep, it's a good thing I went yesterday. You know, I meant to pull out my glitter headers, and then I totally didn't. So I was gonna see if I had some from Cheerful Planner Girl that match, since this is one of her kits. So I have a stack of hers as well. Because, you know, between, yeah, I think that's gonna be perfect, because between her and Jackie's glitter headers, like, seriously, I pretty much always have something I need. And I have a few from Kelly of Beyond Paper Flowers as well, which work really great with her kits particularly, because hers have a lot of those like other tones and stuff that you don't find a lot of the glitter headers for ordinarily. So it's fun, because sometimes she uses like the colors in the glitter header that she uses in the washi and inside the kit, so it makes perfect sense. Okay, let's see. Let's put something, whoops, that is crooked. So yeah, I finally quit. Let's use Penny. Finally quit trying, went to get my allergy shots, ran and got gas and a couple of things I needed at Walmart. Well, I have both of my reusables here, because I pulled this one out thinking checklist I could use that for my TPC to do stuff. And then, you know what I was thinking? This would be kind of cute. And that, and oh, I don't know. I guess I could use what's in the kit, that little quarter box. How about the red brushstroke though? I like that. All right. Yeah, so all right, let's see what's going to be better on that one. We have Safety Razor Day and 23 days until the sale. Not the sale. Holy moly. Can you see where my brain is? It's 23 days until Christmas. Wow. 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 Okay. Somebody needs to go back to bed. Except not, because I'm working. Okay, that works fine. I need to get work accomplished because yesterday was not a good day. No, so I did stop and go do all that. Came home, continued to fight I literally fought until probably 7 o'clock last night. And then said, forget this, I'm walking out of the office. I need to walk out of here. Step away from it all. So I stepped out. Where did oh, it's right here in my hand. I stepped out and had dinner. Just relaxed for a few. I came back in here and finally got rolling. I was finally rolling at like 10 o'clock last night. So you think I was going to stop and go to bed anytime soon? Oh, heck no. All right. Today is food bank. So we got to mark. Give myself a box to mark that. I mean, honestly, I could probably just put it right in the, and should just put it right here. I will be there from about 4:30 to 6-ish. I get there, I leave here like 4:15. I get home somewhere around between 6 and 6:30. Oh my goodness, words are hard. You know what? I'm just going to do this and put it from mark from 4 to 6:30 because it's not like I'm going to be doing anything else that time. A lot of that'll be to and from and all that with food bank. All right, so food bank, I'm saving that last Molly until my other Mollies come in. So we'll use Penny instead, since this is what I have. That will work for food bank marking. It is the first Thursday of the month, and you know what? Let's just. Well, I guess it decided that's where it's staying. So, okay. The only other thing today is we will do a post office run. Yeah, I didn't get to the post office yesterday. I didn't really have anything to take because I couldn't finish the thing. I literally ended up with three that I was able to finish off. But all the rest were like, they needed one or two things, and they were all in the stack that I had printed that I kept trying to get. So yeah, today we are making a post office run because I stayed up until 3, something like that, working. And I finished cutting everything for this batch. It's in a stack waiting for me to pack the orders. And yes, I did clean the paper cutter yesterday. And yes, I'm going to need to clean it again today. There's already one spot on it that's gumming up again. It's that one spot that likes to goo up all the time, and it's awful. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need caffeine. Brought out the bigger ones. And I usually will ask Stephanie to make some of them a little smaller for myself, which is why I have the other ones. But this one, these are like the original larger size. Yeah, that's how much caffeine I need today. So, yeah. What was I going to say? So once I finally was able to get going, everything cooperating mostly, I got rolling. So I'm tired, but that's to be expected. I usually work really late when I have bigger sales like this, because I want to get your orders out quickly and all that. Plus I can't sleep. I actually, I don't know. I just apparently don't sleep very much anymore. I used to sleep very well. I just don't know what it is anymore I just think it's my brain doesn't shut down at night when I have a lot going on. My body is so used to getting up at 9:30 as well, so I think that's a big part of it. Is just that. Let's just use these. Finish off some sheets that we can thank for their service, like Caitlin would say, because we have these two already done. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely putting this down. And you know what? I'm gonna stick it right there. So, all right. So I'm gonna go pack those orders up and take them to the post office, so that way I can hopefully get another batch rolling out. And then I'll be stopping for that, and then back in the office later. Nothing much exciting today. Well, yeah, there is. I have a big batch of orders getting ready to roll out. That's exciting. Okay. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. I'll be back here tomorrow. See you then. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Today I'm going to go ahead and I have these 2 pages from a Keep It Simple stickers kit. This was one that I got in an oops bag, who knows how long ago. And it's just because, there were some printing issues, but hey, you know what? It doesn't bother me. I will use it anyway. I buy oops bags because, I love getting just a random bit of different things like that from the different shops that I can incorporate in with, things like this. It used to be that, like, if I had just, like, say if I just got this sheet or something like that, I wouldn't necessarily know what to do with some of it just because of what I was using for planning, but I always found a way to put them in to other spreads. And now I find these kind of things a gem because they're perfect for in here. So, I have always loved the oops bags shops like Keep It Simple stickers or let's see, Penny Pages, Avalon and Ninth. They have really fabulous oops bags. So I generally jump on it. Planning with Manny, hers are amazing too. I'm just trying to think. I'm not awake, guys. I'm literally like, I could turn around and go right back to bed and go to sleep without a problem right now. Staying up too late working, you know, and not sleeping enough. But I'm getting somewhere. I have to pack them up this morning, so we'll see if I'm correct, but I'm pretty sure the batch that I'm about to pack finishes off all of Friday's orders except one. And that one, my friend, you know who you are. I'm not sure if you watch these, but my friend that has like a huge amount of foil, yours is getting worked on, but it's not going out today. Because it's a lot. Thank you. But you know who you are. So let's see. I think I'll even use, let's use important. Why not? Why not? Let's do important and to go. And then we will use a glitter header for the other space. Yeah, I think all of Fridays, see, my lovely Keep It Simple stickers, glitter headers. And you won't be surprised when I tell you that during the Black Friday sale, I ordered a couple of her grab bags of glitter headers because I had to. It should come as no surprise. Let's use one of these. Will mark the TBC posts that I gotta do on the Instagram. I'll put that down in a minute. Let's do this. 22 days until Christmas. And today is National Roof Over Your Head Day. Goodness, I need to wake up, you guys. You know what I need? I need to get some sleep. I'm trying really hard to get orders out quickly. And I think I'm really pushing myself hard this time too, because I mean, it's not that I don't anyway, but the December sale is literally 6 days away. Are we at six? It's Friday, right? Yeah. We're now at 6 days away. I guess I need to remember to go remind everybody else that we're 6 days away, because we got to post starting today for the countdowns. And then let's want to use one of these. I don't want to use a snowflake yet. It's not that cold yet. Like, we're getting still like days of 70 degrees here. It's kind of crazy. But that's why I'm jumping around with different sheets that I have and not completing out using them, because I'm going to spread them out throughout the month. So I'll probably use this today and then won't see it again for another week or so. As we get, further into December, I'll definitely pull like more of the snowflakes and stuff in. But even though we don't really see a whole lot of snow here, sadly, I wish we did. I like the snow. Anywho, what was I gonna say? 6 days away from December sale. Oh yeah, we're 6 days away from the December sale already, and after the December sale is the I'm totally a zombie. Yep, this is me living on my caffeine from Avalon and Ninth. After December sale, give it about a couple days from the time December ends, and then my husband will be home through Christmas. And I wonder, now that I see it, ooh, that looks good. Wow, my brain is just not here today. Yeah, he'll be home through Christmas, but he also wants to get away that weekend, which is like the 17th, 18th, I want to say. And we're going to go drive down to North Carolina, see some of our friends, and, you know, just have the weekend away. So, all right, so we're going to do a post office run. I'm using up these scripts. I'm going to have to, I did order, I think, 2 of these when I got them, so we're good. We're good for now, but I'm going to have to order more. I'm going through them pretty quick. You know, it dawned on me that I have these really adorable Molly stickers that I can use right along with these and like Perfection, and somehow they just got lost in my stash and I forgot about them for a little bit. I know I ordered some too this sale, so I guess that just, you know, so I'm trying to get Black Friday's orders done, and then try to push out December orders quickly too. That way, I can spend time with him when he's home. All right, now this is something you never hear me say, but I need to make a Target run today. It's not that I dislike Target, trust me. I just prefer to shop places that are cheaper. Our Target's not the cheapest, guys. It's located in this little shopping thingy that they put up. It's the Peninsula Town Center. And they charge a higher tax and everything there. So everything that's in that section costs more. And I just don't like to pay the extra price if I can go somewhere else and get it cheaper. But my best friend's baby shower is tomorrow. She's registered at Target. I haven't gone shopping yet at all, but I am planning on making her something too. I am planning on crocheting something. I just haven't had time, clearly. All right, so from 8 to 10 is a Hallmark movie. Let's see. How do I want to, like, oh goodness, my light. This is what happens when I'm tired, y'all. Is that's too big? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna suck it up and I'm gonna go to Target and get something. I mean, I could just as easily go somewhere else, but if I try to go somewhere else, then I have to figure out if they have the thing and, you know, take all that extra time. you know, this is kind of cool. It might be fun to layer this. 8 to 10. Okay, it's not like gonna fit perfectly, but it's okay. I know. It's from 8 to 10. I may actually go step out of the office and go try to watch this tonight and sit down, relax a little bit, just to step out of the office and relax and, you know, for a few, because I haven't much lately, because like I said, I've been hardcore working in here trying to get everything done. Saturday orders are going to take a while because that was my biggest day, and there's a lot there, guys. I still have quite a bit. Not gonna lie, but I'm doing the best that I can. You guys are keeping me really busy, and I really, truly do appreciate it. All right, so yeah, I am gonna try to step out and go plan while I watch that, because, you know, all the things. So I grabbed this reusable sticker book, and the other small one, this one here, are from Perfect Prints Co. But my giant ones are from Amazon, which is always linked down below. So I'm gonna put this here for marking planning tonight. And I think that's it. Really, I just need to run to the post office with this batch once I pack it up, and then run to Target real quick, and then I'll be back in this office working hard on more orders until this evening. Take a quick break, go back in the office, work some more until I go to bed and start over tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be out of the office more, but we can talk about that tomorrow. All right. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Today I pulled out these sheets. Also were received in an oops bag a long while ago from Taryn's Sticker Shop. This is actually on glossy, which I don't really prefer glossy at all, but you know, I will use it and make the best of it. It's Saturday. It's gonna be a busy day for me. I guess, I don't know if I should say fortunately or unfortunately, it's mostly out of the office. I mean, I can use a break out of the office, I guess, and so that would be the fortunate side. The unfortunate side is it means I'm not getting more of the orders knocked out until later. Later on, I definitely will come back in here and work for sure. There's no doubt about that in my mind. I will be back in here busting out the orders. Last night I did take some time for me and stepped out of the office because I just need it. I need a little bit of a time for me, and it was nice to be able to relax a little bit. It still doesn't, I guess it's still hard for me to fully relax knowing I have as many orders as I do sitting there. But I'm working on it. I finished off all of Fridays with the exception of the one, which I am going to finish up today. And then I did a post office run, went to Target, picked up those few things for baby shower, which is today. Today is the baby shower, which makes a huge part of why today is kind of busy. In a little while, I will have to get out of here. Let's just go with the green. Oh, see, I told you this one is from an oop sheet. So if there's issues, it's oopsed. It's, yeah. I gotta get that little piece off. I'm just gonna make it easy. Scissors. But so yeah, I'm sorry, my brain is all over the place. I am gonna just use headers today and not like do anything else. Let's use a little thing. I'm not pulling out the glitter headers. I thought about it and then I was like, wait, I could use these. These are perfect. Little things we'll use for, you know, my usual. So today I have the first of the takeovers is going up. And then I guess we'll just use one of these boxes to write in all the giveaways for posts that I have to do, all the posting. And then we'll put, don't forget. We'll use the don't forget. No, let's not use the don't forget. Let's use I actually could use that don't forget for something else, believe it or not. Let's do a to-do. So yeah, I did all those things yesterday, and last night I kind of went and sat and watched the Hallmark movie while I planned, and then I kind of planned, I back planned this week. I didn't even touch my A5 wide until last night for this week. Crazy, I know. And then, let's see, let's do it today, I guess. Then I did next week in my A5 wide. So I sat and I watched the movie that was on last night, and then I caught up on one more, is what I did while I was, this one's running out, while I was planning. So I had a little bit of a relaxing evening, which was nice, but now I'm ready to get back in here and get these orders knocked out, but I have the baby shower in just a little while. I have to go help with setup. There it is. I know I have more. I may have to check in my cabinet over here because I think I should have more up in there as well. So my cup is running low on Tombows. But all right, so little things. Let's put down our usual suspects here. Oh no, let's use not green. I mean not red. Can you tell I'm awake? Can you tell how awake I am? Not very. No, we'll leave it. It's okay. Because I'm gonna need that space today too. Here it is. It is National Sock Day. And then 21 days. I planned this out oh so well, didn't I? Here. Scooch you this way a little bit, and then we'll... There, now we fit. Okay. So today, Obviously I have the baby shower. That's the big thing. First and foremost. So I'm just going to put this here. I'm just going to let it take up the whole space. I do not know how long that's going to last today. I really don't. So, I want to say this balloon here is from Beyond Paper Flowers. I could be lying to you, but I don't think I am. I'm pretty positive that this is where that one came from. And then over here, I'm going to put a couple of other things that I do need to do today. The most important of which, no, let's use one of these. My brother is going out of town just for tonight. It's really not that he's going to be gone long. I think I meant to grab the other one and put him over here. This is Mojo from Avalon and Ninth, and I like to use him when I have to go check in on King and take care of him. So, I have to go do that today. He's not leaving until this afternoon, so it'll be after the baby shower sometime. I get to go check on him, and then I get to check on him this evening and, you know, make sure he's good to go for the night. And then tomorrow morning, get up and take care of him a few times throughout the day. And then Brian will be home by like 6 o'clock. So he's not going to be gone long. He's just got a thing. And then, of course, I got to upload this video. So there's that. And, oh, let's not forget... let's use a penny to mark me dragging out of bed. And I think that's it. So obviously I'll be pulling these, the other ones that I've used throughout the week, back in over the next several weeks so I can use up those sheets. But here is today's spread. I'm going to go get on with the little things that I have to do that I can do before I have to leave in the next hour. And then baby shower, and after all that's settled, I will be back in the office like the rest of the afternoon, evening, whatever. I mean, that starts at 2, so I don't know what time. I have to be there at noon. But it starts at 2. So I don't know how long it goes. It's been a long time since I've been to a baby shower, to be honest. So I really don't know. So, but later today, I'll be in here working hard. Okay, I'm going to get off of here. Stop talking. And I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. You know, all the things. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.